Up to $4,555 in Social Security payments are going out in a few days. Also, the new COLA update has been announced. It means that your benefits are going to go up next year. So, I'm going to give you an update on what you can expect in Social Security benefits. And then finally, Social Security is at risk of going insolvent by 2034. I'm going to give you the latest news that has come regarding Social Security bankruptcy and whether there's going to be enough money to continue to pay retirees their benefits. So let's get right into it. So, these are the three things I want to address today. Up to 4,555 payments are arriving in just 3 days. And what is your benefit increase going to be in 2024? And let's also get into all these discussions that have been going on about Social Security going bankrupt. Now, if you're new to this channel, I want to urge you to hit the subscribe button because all we do is bring you the latest information and news and anything in and out of Congress that may affect your Social Security benefits. So let's get right into it. So, first thing, there is Social Security benefit payments that are going out on October 25th, and up to $4,555 are going to be arriving in just 3 days. This is the third round of payments for the month of October. And as you know, Social Security benefits are paid on Wednesdays depending on your birth date. So if your birthday is between the 1st and the 20th of the month, you should have received your Social Security benefits already. If you haven't, then stay tuned. I'll tell you exactly what to do. Next, the next round of payments are going out on the 25th. They are for those whose birthday are between October 21st and the 31st of the month. So if your birthday is between 21st and 31st, you should receive your Social Security benefit payments on October 21st, Wednesday, October 25th. And as I mentioned, if you haven't received your payment yet, there are things that you can do to make sure that there isn't an overpayment issue or a cancellation issue that is holding your Social Security benefits. Now, here are the maximum benefits that the Social Security Administration sends out to retirees based on when you retired. So, if you retired at 67, then you're getting up to $3,627 in benefit. If you retired at 62, which is the earliest at which you can claim Social Security benefits, then you're getting an average of 2,572. That is the maximum benefit you're getting. And then if you delayed your retirement until you're 70, then you could get the maximum, which is up to $4,555. And as always, you need a minimum of 10 years of Social Security contribution to get that 40 credits that is required to start getting benefits. Now, if you did not get your benefits this month, there are three things you can do. The first one is that you have to wait 3 additional days before calling the Social Security Administration to find out what is going on. So wait 3 business days because it may be due to technology issues. Sometimes the Social Security Administration, are communicating with all these banks and there may be an issue with your specific bank. So give it 3 business days. And if you don't receive your benefit in 3 business days, then the next thing you need to do is call the Social Security Administration. And you can also log into your Social Security account online. If you have a My Social Security Benefits account online, you can log in and access your account. It may be due to a cancellation of your benefits because you may have violated the Social Security rules, or an overpayment issue where they've paid you more benefits than you deserve or you're eligible for. So they're holding your payments until your overpayment is clear. So those may be some of the reasons why, in addition to there being a technology issue, those may be the other two reasons why your benefits have been withheld or has not arrived. But they are the ones that can tell you what exactly is going on. So call the Social Security Administration or log in online to check what's going on with your payments. The next thing I want to talk about is the COLA increase, the cost of living adjustment. As you may know, it came out on October 12th, it was 3.2%, which means that starting January 2024, all Social Security and disability beneficiaries are going to get an increase of 3.2% on their monthly benefit payments. Now, what does this mean? It means that the 71 million people that are receiving Social Security and disability are getting a little raise, which is $50 a month, and is going to take the average Social Security benefit from $1,848 to $1,907, according to the Social Security Administration. Now, a lot of people have been disappointed by this COLA increase because of this rampant inflation that we've had over the last few years. A lot of people are complaining and unhappy with the $50 COLA increase for Social Security because there is other inflation that has not really been reflected in the COLA amount. For example, healthcare inflation, the price of drugs, and healthcare premiums all have gone up dramatically over the last few years. But the COLA, the cost of living adjustment, has not been catching up to that. So a lot of retirees are frustrated by that. But here's what the Social Security Administration has been pointing out: 3.2% in COLA is above the average COLA for the last 20 years. It's been 2.6% on average for the last 20 years. So if you look at 2010, 2011, 2016, COLA was 0%. There was no increase. And then 3 years, there were, 23, 1999, 87, they were very, very, very low, 1.3% on average. And then you look at 2017, it was 0.3%. It wasn't even 1% increase. And then 2020 and 2021, COLA was 1.6 and 1.3. So historically, COLA on average has been about 2.6%. The last 2 years have seen 8.7% and 5.9% respectively because of inflation. So some may argue that the government is saying inflation has been going down. Is that really reflected in how people are feeling? Well, that is why a lot of people are unhappy with the COLA increase. So, Medicare Part B premiums, which are directly taken from Social Security benefits, are also going to go up from $164.90 a month to $174.80 starting in 2024. And if you want to know how much your Social Security benefits are going to increase specifically, in December, the Social Security Administration is going to start mailing out your benefit statements that will show you how much increase you are likely to get. In the middle of November, you can also log into the Social Security Administration website and check to see how much increase you're going to get specifically. So log into Social Security, ssa.gov. If you have a My Social Security account, beginning November 14th, you'll be able to see what your benefits exactly check out, your benefit checks, what exactly you're going to receive starting in January 2024. So how is COLA calculated? A lot of you are frustrated, but it's good to know how COLA is calculated, whether you disagree with it or not. And the way it's calculated is using a consumer index. It means that the government is tracking a list of goods and services in this index called the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW. And in this CPIW, the government then looks at the basket of things that they're tracking, food, clothing, transportation, healthcare, and then they look at prices of all these things that they've been tracking for years. And then they'll compare the price of that thing for the third quarter of 2023 to the third quarter of 2022. And if prices of those goods and services on average have gone up, then it means that there was an increase in the cost of living. So the Social Security Administration is then going to adjust your benefits by that percentage. So I'm not going to bore you with this, but this is how they arrive at the number. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics is the one that is doing the calculation. This is how they arrive at the CPIW for the third quarter of 2023 and compared it to the third quarter of 2022. So you may disagree with the numbers, but here is how it is calculated to arrive at the 3.2% that is going to be your COLA increase. So that is all I have to say with COLA. The next thing I want to talk about is the constant news information that we've been getting that Social Security could go bankrupt. Well, the latest calculation is that if nothing changes and the trajectory that we are on with Social Security benefits and the Social Security Trust Fund, then in 2034, there's a potential that the Social Security Trust Fund will be insolvent. Now, this means a lot and has a lot of implications for beneficiaries and those who are trying to or are going to qualify to start receiving benefits soon, whether you're claiming at 62 or 67 or at 70. This has consequences that's going to affect you. So, what does this all mean? Well, it means that Congress has to act if we're to avert this disaster. Otherwise, based on how things are going, remember, Social Security benefits are financed, are funded by payroll taxes. And so, if there are more people claiming benefits than are people paying into the system, at some point the system is going to run out of money unless Congress reforms Social Security and makes long-term changes that can make sure that the program is sustainable and available for people who are going to be applying for benefits in the future. So, what does those changes look like? Well, one thing I want to let you know is that the changes that are going to be made are not going to affect people who are currently receiving benefits, but they are going to affect those who are going to be receiving benefits in the future. So it means that if you are yet to sign up for Social Security, or you have people in your family, or friends and family, neighbors, whatever, those people who are going to be signing up for Social Security in the future may get less benefits because there will not be enough money to go around unless Congress makes the necessary changes. And what that means is that they can collect more taxes and tax the people who are paying into the system more, or they could increase the age at which people are going to receive benefits or can start receiving benefits. Remember, Social Security is supposed to take care of a portion of your retirement benefits, but 40% of people who are on Social Security rely on it as their only source of income. So that is something that the government has to consider, because cutting benefits or reducing benefits for people who are going to receive it in the future means that they are going to be put in a situation where if Social Security is the only money they're going to depend on, then they've paid into a system that cannot fully pay them back for what they've paid into that system. So this is something that is ongoing. We are going to collect more information as they come in and educate you on what Social Security solvency looks like, what Congress is planning to do, and what you should pay attention to regarding your benefits. So those are the 3 updates I have for today. If you have any questions at all about Social Security benefits, disability, ask us in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, I want to urge you to hit subscribe and also hit the notification button. And here's why that is important. Our entire mission is to give you an edge when it comes to Social Security benefits and help you be fully informed about news and updates that will help you maximize your benefits. That is what we mean when we say we want to give you an edge. We want to help you maximize your Social Security benefits. So if there's any news coming out of Congress or inside Congress where they are planning things that may affect your benefits, we want to be the first to bring it to you. So subscribe and be the first to know. So until the next time, until we see you in the next video, thank you for watching.